YouTube, what's good? It's a little rainy today in the Pacific Northwest. Um, so I got a hoodie on. I made some money in the market yesterday, and I haven't been trading like that really. I know some of you guys been asking me like, yo, how do you trade? How do you XYZ? How do you make money in the markets? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna show you guys eventually. I'm making my way towards it. But I took a nice little break. I took a nice little break off trading, and now I'm back trading. And I literally looked at my accounts, and I made a lot of money trading, and I've also lost a lot of money. So I took a good break. So now that I'm back, I'm gonna try to show you guys a little bit of like, how do I trade? How do I make money in the markets daily? Or, for some of you guys that want to do it less frequently, how do you make money in the market like less frequently, whether that's weekly or monthly or whatever the case might be. Um, Today, I had like $200 or maybe like 289 or something like that in one of my accounts, and then I had 300 and something dollars in my trading account, because I got a trading account and you have like a wallet, so altogether that's like $600. And I started trading yesterday and I made some money again, so now my account is probably like sitting at like $1,100. So basically I doubled my account overnight. And this is just a part of me, like documenting the process of like what's happening and how I'm trading and whatnot. Um, so today I'm just gonna go get a smoothie, and I also have to go to Xfinity because I need to fix my business phone. My business has been down, and I have been like taking a back seat also from the business and whatnot. And without a business phone, you can't do nothing. So I'm gonna go get my phone fixed today. Um, yeah, so you guys stay tuned, and I appreciate you guys pulling up. If you're watching the video till now, make sure you like and follow before the next segment. So I made it to the smoothie shop. Nutty banana, proteina. Yeah, I made it to the smoothie shop, got me a little protein shake, but right now I'm headed to Xfinity to get my business phone fixed. And um, I was just thinking and having like a mental insight about the market and trading and making money and whatnot, because I've made a lot of money in this market. Some days I'll come with a $1,000, $2,000, $10,000 all in a day, right? Um, Even the week, even the month, right? And something about being content and or being greedy is like coming into my mind, because obviously, we live in America where we need money to do every single little thing that we want to do. We need capital, we need funds. And I'm just like, man, I just really have to be a lot less greedy when it comes to making money in the market. And I know in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm from the hood, I'm a shelter kid. My dad was XYZ. We grew up in Marcy, not Marcy, but the projects in Queens. The name is fluttering in my head right now, but so I'm thinking about those things. And I'm like, man, my brother, my sister, my mom, my aunt, I'm trying to help them out. My little cousin's in school for hoop and some more. He's next up when it comes to the basketball stuff. So I'm like, yo, he's going to a school. I want to pay his tuition, XYZ. So I got like a lot of things that are in my mind that I'm like, yo, I want to take care of all these things financially. But then at the same time, on the flip side of the coin, there's people working 9 to 5, um, and they make what I made in the market overnight while I slept. You know what I mean? And one of those people are me. I was one of those people, you know. And like at the top tier of my income, I'm making 100K plus, you know, driving trucks around the world or using one of my skills, you know, to make that much money, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, if only I could just wrap my head around that. If only we could wrap our heads around that about being content, you know, um, getting out the market early. There's this guy, his name is Rahimi, and he makes like so much fucking money in the market. I don't even want to get into how much money he makes, but he makes so much money in the market, and he teaches people how to survive in the market and whatnot. And one thing I got from him was that, you know, 3,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds, you know, he's British, so he talks in pounds, but 3,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds, 5,000 pounds, that a day is like impressive. Like nobody makes that in their job just on the daily or like on a little bit of time. You know, depending on where you're trading, swing trade, big trades, short trades, scalping, you know. Um, so, you know, that started to like leak in my head. I'm thinking about that right now constantly. And yeah, man, we just have to be, not we, people who are in the market, but me as well, needs to be way more content because $300, I can make that. I usually make that at work when I'm like having a great day. You know what I mean? So we have to be way more content, and I have to be way more content. So I'm just making this video so I can so I can hold myself way more accountable to, you know, being content and trading less, um, not trying to get out the rabbit hole so fast, or not trying to make a buku amount of bread so fast, because it's all about processing. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's lessons I gotta learn to, you know, and I gotta grow personally. There's lessons I gotta learn and some personal growth I have to do with that. So now that I'm back trading, I'm making this video just so I can hold myself accountable and so I could bring some kind of value into the world. How you doing, boss?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I get your first name?
Jacob, Jacob.
You got it. Feel free to grab a seat anywhere around,
Oh,
Jacob.
appreciate
Get
it.
somebody as soon as possible.
Yep. Yes, sir. Ooh, wait.
Give me one minute. I'm trying to get into the account.
Not a problem.
What is attached to your phone? Oh,
What's the DJI mic?
oh, it's a mic?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It's like for YouTube content creation. Yeah. And I have to pay my bill for sure.
Account is. We're looking at mobile specifically.
Business.
A business?
Yeah, business mobile though.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the? This is a non-CB account. So what's the address of the business? Was it as a business account or was it opened up as a
there is a business account under that for like the Wi-Fi and stuff. My actual physical business address is.
I'm not seeing anything on the 989. It's all residential and it's been hard disconnected a few months ago.
Yeah,
Do you have an account number for that business?
let me check my email. Yeah. Comcast.